Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. Today we're playing some Surtr solo for the A to Z series. Looks like we are against a Bake Kujira, so let's get started. This is one of those gods that is really easy, super fun, great laner, and I think one of the characters that should go pretty well. You know, in this series, especially really recently, the queues have gotten a lot worse, and to be honest, I've gotten a lot more tilted more quickly, so I decided, you know what, let's take a couple-day break, and let's try again. And yeah, here we are. So game may go good, may go bad, I guess we'll just kind of have to see, but this, at least from a character perspective, is definitely one of the better ranked gods, in my opinion, for solo lane. So we'll try to take that momentum at least. I've got my 1 and my 3, and really the biggest thing you want to do on this character is just fight. So we'll get our 1 off on this guy. We're going to pop Shard because he's just like committing to this. And he's winning it. Just barely, but he is winning it, so I'll let him be. He's got a very tanky build so far, which is pretty common on Bake. Even if I like kind of lose a bit of a trade like that, which is a little bit sad honestly, I do outscale him in terms of like health and sustain. Because of my passive, so eventually he'll just dash in like that and just kind of die. It's weird because Surtr and Bake are both very similar cases in terms of like what they want to do as a character, which is just kind of full commit for the most part. But the trade-off is that I think with Surtr, his damage is a lot more... what's the word? I guess you could say concentrated. I don't know if that's really the best word, but you know, all of his damage in a full commit playstyle is very like centric on, okay, we're gonna pop our 3 and auto attack and then, you know, press our 1 and throw a rock out and stuff. Where Bake Kujira's, his kit, you know, doesn't actually, in my opinion, match the full commit style that well, because you're using your dash to gap close most of the time, so then you're just 1-2 ulting, and that can kill people, but like into a warrior that's going to use all of his abilities on you, I feel like you tend to kind of struggle, unless of course again you're hitting the dash on the person, which won't happen as much as you would think. And again, like this guy just kind of dashes in, it's just, I mean, in an awful spot, right? We're able to force him low, he doesn't have TP now, and this lane is just an absolute, like, an absolutely terrible spot for him to be in. I'm also scaling with my passive, right, which is awesome. And I will say, you know, one thing I really do enjoy in Smite, that I really hope Smite 2 does more of, and they haven't really done much of, but they've done a little bit, I suppose. This guy needs to leave. Also, I don't know if you guys are noticing, but every time I'm pressing my 2, I'm like trying to throw it right away, and it's not really throwing for some reason, which is a bit weird. But yeah, whenever I, what was I saying? I always love infinite stacking stuff. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know if I, like, skipped a line there. But I love infinite stacking stuff. I think it's an awesome system in the game. And whenever there's infinite stacking passives or items or something, I'm a huge fan. So I really hope Smite 2 does more of that, and Smite in general just does more of that. It's like an awesome way to scale, or even just stacking items in general. You know, one thing that really sucked, and kind of sucks about Smite 2, it's not as bad in Smite 2 for the most part, but there's these scaling items that are worse than other items, even when they're completed. It never made sense to me why Transcendence wasn't one of the best items in the game at all times. Now, that could mean it should be harder to stack, but, you know, a stacking item that's weak early should never be worse than, like, regular passive items late. It just, you know, because then what's the purpose of building it, you know what I mean? I feel like a stacking item should be progression. It should be something you're building, and then you're kind of getting stronger eventually, but right now you're trading off some early game or, you know, some mid game, whatever it might be. So yeah, it's a bit silly in my opinion, but I mean, going back to this game, this lane is very comfy. Obviously Bake can't really walk up when he's behind. He can try to, but doesn't tend to go very well. And we just sort of do this auto attack trade. Get his dash right there, continue to auto him a little bit. His ult is forced. Now if we want to, we can ult him, and he is just dead. A very slow character, doesn't have his movement up. And yeah, that'll be that. Now, we could get ganked here. If I die, oh well. I'm just going to get this wave. We probably will get ganked here, being honest. Unless Loki just happens to not be around just yet, which would be... oh, he's here. Alright, we're dead. Maybe not. That's close. No, we should kill him. That is unlucky. Yeah. This god's really good, especially from ahead, and he is not quite there. Just use our 3. Our 3 lets us pick up the rocks and stuff, right, automatically around us, and just like that, it gets a whole lot better for us. We'll get this here. Remember, Bake has no ult. He used it, so if he commits on us, I'm not afraid at all. We'll also Surtr. Let's see if he does commit on us. He will. That's a bad play, and we should actually be able to just kill him here. Yeah, it's going to be a little close, but I think we win this. We do. Yeah. Wanted to make sure for a second. I was getting a little spooked. Awesome stuff. Alright. Now, Loki could come back now, and we would die. See, notice Kuzenbo is walking over. They want this bad. But I'm gone. Actually, you know what? They're kind of giving vision. Loki has no ult if he walks. I'm staying the wave, boys. We're being greedy. Whoa. Okay. That was kind of clean. Good blink. Well, I'll go do this. I don't know when this god's coming out in Smite 2. I don't think they've given any info. I don't know if by the time this video comes out, Cerberus is already out. If he is, that's the latest god. I haven't played him yet as of recording this video, so yeah. Cool stuff. Alright. We will get... Oh no, he'll definitely be out. Never mind. Yeah, he'll definitely be out. Alright, well I'm excited for Surtr, so there you go. We can reset in a second. You know what? I'm going to wait for my TP to come up. We're going to play this the risky way, the greedy way, because why not? Because this is a terrible call. I'm going to leave. We'll let him do his little dash action. He can clear this wave. Get a bit of poke on him. Again, I just don't want to like walk up and in for no reason. That'd be kind of cool. And man, oh man. What a way we're having in this lane. I'm going to reset, go Segment Scepter. This is really like the only character you build this item on, so I'm always a big fan of those. I really like when there's items that are, you know, unique and they don't really function well on other characters. It's fun to me, and I think more items in the game always allows that. So I'm always for new items to be added, because giving that like flexibility and that uniqueness to me has always been really cool. Alrighty. Can we just do this? Should be able to. The other thing too is like normally, you know, I talk about rotating and, you know, not fighting that much. On Surtr, you actually like are kind of incentivized to. So, you know, me sitting here just getting stacks all the time is not actually a bad idea. Just ult the Kuzenbo ult. That guy's dead to the 1. Messed that up a little bit, but we're kind of okay. Pop our 3 here. Oh, shit, the thing blocked it. Oh, dear. This Kuzenbo's the GOAT. Loki died over there, so I guess we're always fine. You know, one thing is Kuzenbo does... Bro, leave me alone. Holy. He does get his, like, dashes back instantly because of, you know, the tick aspect of my 1, right? And his 2 is just reducing cooldowns with ticks. So kind of all over the place. A little bit of a hectic start, but it's 8-0 already, and we're 5-0-1. So a pretty great showcasing. I hope this isn't a surrender. You know, I've done the numbers. I think I have like 20 games left of this game, so you know, no need to get second takes if we can help it. We'll take a reset here, go into Archerids. Again, another very common item on this character. Normally go like Glad Shield if you are into a physical or breastplate. But because we have a physical magical jungle solo, I kind of just want to go like shared prots. So that's what we've got so far for ourselves. We're at 6,600 gold, very fed right now, up over 2k, and I think we'll be able to hold on to that. Second relic on this guy, I tend to recommend going beads. Just a very great option to continue to play aggressive. Blink's all right. Just can be a little bit risky, especially into like a lot of displacement, which, you know, Kuzenbo on her. Even Tiamat to some extent have, right? And obviously Bake. So yeah, probably a beads angle. But Archers is fun. We'll go binding here. And yeah, the idea is like you're just kind of building these defensive items that give you some aggressive tendencies. You know, if you want to go Glad Shield, totally fine. Definitely a strong item. I like going Breastplate a lot on this character as well for the glyph value. But again, they're both like fine, so it's really up to you. We'll probably go Glad Shield for the highlights. The extra hybrid damage, it's awesome. Forces ult there, easy peasy, and yeah, let's just like go for a kill, why not? I have ult, so I'm always fine. There we go. Huge, they got a kill. That's what we needed. Alright, I'll go check this this jungle. Maybe something's up over here. I can start to rotate as well, but for the time being, if there's just stuff for me to pick up, I'm just going to do that instead. What if I try to get like a certain stack amount? I mean, I feel like that's like not really realistic. You kind of just like play the character, right? And however many you get is just however many you get. You can kind of like maximize a little bit, like here, wait, you know, for another one. But if I want to get stacks, I gotta get cooldown quick. I only have 10%. If I go binding, I won't have a lot for a while. So maybe we'll go Glad Shield first. They might try to gank me. I honestly like don't care that much. I feel pretty okay. Alright. Well, we poked Bake out. If they're gonna gank, they are gonna need to send some people, and Tia's mid, so we're all good. Alright, let's leave. We got 128 stacks. I haven't played this guy in a long time, so I don't know if that's a lot. I don't think it is. You know, Surtr actually used to be a better stacking character before they changed him. The Surtr changes to make this guy easier and make his stacks go up by like 1 or 2 or 3 depending on, you know, what he's hitting and whatnot, was actually a lot worse than the +5 damage, but you needed to last hit for it. And I really hope that when this guy does come into Smite 2, they adopt the old system. I don't think they will, but it would be really nice. The old system lets you just stack a lot quicker and do a lot more damage if you played it well and you were conscious of it. Which again, I feel like that's just part of the character identity. It's like, yeah, he's a very bruiser, a very strong laning phase pick, but the trade-off is if you're, you know, not last hitting efficiently with your 1, and sometimes you're not expending it on the character, you're just expending it on minions, you might in times lose some pressure, but you're really buffering up your 1. Now it's like, okay, there's no rhyme or reason, you just kind of hit things, and that's about it. It's a lot more dumbed down, and I don't think it's dumbed down in a productive way, in my opinion, right? I think most like Surtr people tend to agree with that. If you have a different opinion, let me know, but yeah, kind of hate that they made it easier because it was very easy already. And it was fun, it was more rewarding, you know? You want to get rewarded for getting last hits and stuff. That's exciting, especially when it's like, again, not hard. Because it didn't have to be the actual brunt hit, it could have just been the poison. I don't think a lot of people realize that. Alright, we're fine here. Just ult right now. I can kind of land on them if I want to. I do want to for content, so Bede's age is forced. Turn around a little bit. And still kind of look here. Tia is a brave man. We're gonna Beads. Oh, Archers didn't kill him. What a shame. It's looking grim, guys. A lot of displacement, like I said. We're still alive, though, for now. Help me! No, he got me. I missed my 2 as well. Had my 2, he's dead there. Not to me, but like the teammates insta-kill him. That's alright. Well, we died. These Xbalanque autos are awesome. Holy, this build. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I was like, damn, I was kind of owning there. I'm surprised we didn't kill all of them. It makes a bit more sense now. That's alright. Good try, good try. We'll go to right, I guess, and yeah, that's about it. Not really too much to say about it. Good try. See, what do I do now? Because it's like if I rotate, I mean, I should. They just kind of run away, though. All the CC, like I said. So unlucky we didn't kill Tia. We killed Tia there, and we're like feasting. She was very, very close. Her build's very, honestly, bad. At least we won't die late, though, so that's good. But yeah, the stacking system sucks, because, you know, it used to be multiples of 5 per stack, so it was like You know, we're at like 40 stacks. No, we're at like 30 something stacks. 32, not even. Which is way worse than you would be at this point before if you optimized it well. You'd probably be at like 45. And I'm having like a really kind of big game, you know? So it's a bit sad, for sure. I know you can still make it a little bit better by getting the last hit and all that stuff and the initial hit. But again, it really is just kind of a dumbed down thing. So, true sadness with that. Alright, I guess I'll just rotate again. I mean, there's not too much to do, like I said. I can, you know, if I'm invading camps and stuff, it's fine for me to stay right. The problem is, like, this bot camp, I'm probably not killing at this point again. Unless he, like, goes on me. But if he just hides, he's totally safe. So it's a bit redundant to stay here. But again, if we see something, like, really easy, like, if we just have a tier 2 to hit, I mean, you know, I won't be too poor off ever just hitting it. This guy is definitely a little ambitious. We're going to cancel his 2. Or his 3, sorry. Now we'll just ults. And, yeah, we traded ults, forced this guy over, and all is well. Tiamat is respawning now. I think I have time to fight. Oh. Okay. That was kind of cool. Let's, Kuzenbo ult down. Stun this guy and just keep running. I do have beat still, I'm fine. Blink Kuzenbo ults. Oh, I missed. I'm fine still. He's alone now, and I don't think he realizes. Yeah, a little bit overconfident. You know, very important. You gotta be mindful when you're chasing. I have 15 gold for that. That's awesome. But yeah, you gotta be mindful when you're chasing if you're going a little bit too far. All right, where do I want to go now? So here, usually, like what I would build last is like a spirit robe or a mantle. You could actually go Thebes as well. All decent ideas. You just want to get shared prots. That's really it. So we'll see. You also can go redstone on this character if you want to go it instead of bluestone. I didn't because I wasn't paying attention when I was building and I just kind of clicked items, but they're all fine. Doesn't really matter. Again, one's not necessarily better than the other. They just kind of like, this one gives you a bit more defense, and you know the Sundering Axe proc is really fun, but if you're going into bluestone into redstone, you know, you'll have the attack speed, the scaling percentage prots up, and all that stuff, which is very good as well. It's just a little bit worse if you get CC'd before you get damage off, which does sometimes happen. So, good and bad parts to it. We're up 6 levels. There is a pause vote, unironically, which is kind of awesome. But yeah, this game looks like it's just one of those where it's, you know, their backliners are kind of popping off, and they're keeping them in the game. Now, we're still up 8k, so it's not like this keeping in the game is pretty loose, but yeah, our target's going to be those two, and we'll see how we fare. We will see how we fare, folks. I'm excited though. You know, I think our next god, I already recorded Susano, so if you watch the Susano video, I'm a little bit tilted. My bad. But I think our next god after that is like, I actually don't know. We're almost done with the S gods, I think, right? So at least we have that going for us. Let's gank mid. This guy is kind of inting a bit. No, he's fine. Good jump away. That was the way to go. All right, I'm gonna go Thebes, guys. I think we got to get it for the counter. I think we've built Thebes like 16, maybe 17 times so far. So getting another one would be ideal, I think. Oh, and look at that. Just gifted to us. Tier 2 Thebes online. We'll get some stacks here. Dude, I do so much damage though. I mean, again, this guy's build's like not great, but still. He's not respecting the gap close, bro. What the hell? Bye-bye. Yeah, it's getting better, folks. 221. I think if you really want to get a lot of stacks, like, you actually can't win the lane too hard. You know, obviously, right? Because if I'm brawling the bot game more, I'm just, like, getting more. Also, I mean, having not as much cooldown, because I didn't go breastplate, you know, hurts a little bit. Appreciate this guy, like, being around, but I am all set. Okay, perfect. We got a speed buff to steal. Haha. Dude, he's back. Oh my gosh, okay, this Kuzumbo is, he's a bit of a fan. Leave me alone, dude. Not afraid of these two. They have... Why does he have that? Okay, he's just got anti-auto attack relic dagger. It's awesome. Alright, let's see. There's here. We just ult. I gotta be really careful with these wall corners. You can get clipped all the time. Kind of an awesome move right there. Wow, Blink actually gets him a kill. That's so sad. Got a lot of damage off. Maybe we own here. Alive. Oh, I'm actually out. Great. Didn't think that would be the case, but good peel. Good job, guys. Dude, if Honor has regular relics, it's never even close, by the way. That's actually so insane. Alright, well, we're still good, so we got out. We're going to go Thebes now, get those assists and all that stuff, so we'll get these stacks really quickly. And also, you know, just being around in general. TP back, and he's just not prepared at all. Aegis Force, easy kill. 5 stacks already, boys. We're going to keep it up. Remember, this guy doesn't have Aegis, so any type of combo on him, he is pretty good. Awesome. Hell yeah, there we go. We just killed their best two. So, feeling good about the rest of this fight. Tanking, dude. What the hell is this? Okay, there we go. Boom. Oh my gosh, let's go Erlong. Dude, I love having this character on my team. Oh, died to a tower. That's alright. It's still good. It's still good, just like burst, structure damage, everything. It's awesome. Love to see it. 291 stacks. We can easily get to 300 this game. Obviously, right? I mean, I'd hope so. Maybe we can get to 400. We'll see. I'm going to slow it down here a little bit so we can stack a bit more. Oh, I can get 2 here. Oh, does this break it? Oh, it does. Okay, my bad. Still up a solid 6 levels. That's awesome. Can't get any more ahead. But we'll run out down right. And then we get our starter here. And yeah, we're looking towards fire. That's the move. This game is going very, very smooth. They're already on Pyro, that's great. I'll TP over, and again, as for these fights, like, we have beads, so we're quite safe. But you just kind of hit whoever's closest to you. You know, you might want to look for backliners and stuff like that, and that's always great. But if you find yourself, like, excessively chasing and not hitting anybody, you're probably making a mistake on this character. You have good gap close, so even if you're just hitting a Bake Kujira at times, I'm not saying that's ideal, but it's better to just, you know, factor in the fact that, yes, I've got these hybrid items and these slows and all this stuff, and, you know, I can do damage rather than just following someone getting hit the whole time and getting a whole lot of nothing. These guys are very dead. Bye-bye. You could also go Frostbound on this character if you like that. Definitely a fine option. I know a lot of people like going Frostbound, and they have asked me in previous Surtr videos, like, is that okay to go? And the answer is yes. But 3 for 1, and like I said, we got the Erlong and the Faf, so this siege is going to be easy peasy. Get the stun on him, he's gone, and we'll lose this guy again to a Guardian, which is a little sad, but it's all good. Oh, I could have just stayed in, my bad. Nice. Get mid. It's going to be it for now, but as long as you're opening up the map, like, you know, sometimes you'll go for fire first, but if you can just get a good fight, get a Phoenix, now we can go to fire. It's really all one and the same. Got a 500 pot. We can get to 400 stacks this game, I think. We'll give it a try. This is like one of my last warriors, I think, too. I mean, I'm getting on my last everythings now. I think I'll make some kind of retrospective video on the A to Z series of some sort. I'm not really too sure just yet, but I want to do some kind of a review video. Again, I'm not really too sure how I would do that or like what I would do specifically, but it just sounds like a good idea once I'm done. Maybe not. We'll see. There we go. And yeah, we just go to fire now. I need starter stacks or passive stacks, whatever. Can't hit this. Okay, I can. All right, guys, we got to do fire. One of the big ways people start losing is they start not doing objectives. I mean, we're fine, but yeah, you gotta be mindful. They're not gonna come over. All right, let's do it. Think we're getting there. I might not get to 400, dude. I'm trying. Oh, perfect. Okay, we get 5 more here easily. Maybe our team group's a little slow. Oh yeah, they're grouping a little slow. Hold up. We can get 1 more here. Excuse me, 3 more, whatever. I thought 5 for some reason, because that's what it used to be. Alright, well, that was the hardest pick we'll get all day, it seems like. I'm just going to hold my 2 around my Shibalanke, and then we can go in. Look for the stun. We're a tank, by the way. That's awesome, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Guys, we got a couple more stacks at some point. He just dies there. That's so awesome. That's Archdruids and the Sundering Axe and the 1. And Binding. And Glad Shield. It's so awesome, dude. You just get everything on this character. And it all just like syncs so well with this kit. So when people say this guy's bad late or he falls off late, it's not really true. I mean, he can be a little bit rough in terms of just being a bit of a cone, but the damage is always very good. And again, as long as you build something that complements him, you'll be fine. More than fine, usually. No, we can just go left. Let's not be that passive. They want to go to gold. I mean, hey, you know what? I respect a team of discipline, but it's a little bit slow. I'm definitely fine. Got a Kuzenbo Blink. He does have Relic Dagger, so it'll be, you know, shorter cooldown than most of the time the cooldown is, but still not a big deal. They're still chasing us. I'm not really too sure why. I mean, obviously they want to get a pick. I don't think it's a good idea, though, at some point. Pop our 1 with our beads, so our beads lowers our cooldowns. So we just get another 1. And obviously that's the, what is this item called? I forgot. Segment Scepter cooldowns as well from the healing we're gaining from our passive. So we kind of can just double 1 sometimes, which is pretty damn cool. I'm not too worried here. I mean, no ADC is a lot less scary. Bye-bye. 426 stacks. Beautiful. So we well have reached the point. Oh man. All right. Can we end here? Surely, right? This looks good, folks. This looks good. I missed. Damn. It's all right. Got the slow off. He's gonna get stunned. We body block here, and it's just all bad for Jake Ram 71. Left Phoenix under attack. Fire waves beginning to pour in. This is looking mighty good. What is he doing? Uh-oh. He's dead. Loki's dead too. It's Jover. Kill the Tia. We're not going to be able to do it. Oh, we can. We can't. Alright, well, 14-115. That's probably one of the best stat lines we've had in this series. And, yeah, like I said, Surtr, very good laning phase character. Very potent late game character, especially when you just get a lead and stuff. The procs again are just so strong, and a hell of a game. Really fun, solid, quite easy match, but that's just how it goes. We've had some really heartbreaking ones recently, so cool with that. I'm gonna guess we did 30. I'm gonna guess we did 40K, 49,000. Always wonderful, and yeah, good stuff. So thank you guys as always for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch all of you in the next one. Peace out, guys.